Have you ever noticed how life seems like a giant board game of choices? Sometimes, the easiest option feels irresistible, but it's not always the best path for your future. Think about how many times you've heard that little voice inside, saying, "Relax, leave it for tomorrow." The problem is, tomorrow always comes and the cost of the easy choice shows up at your door today. Let's talk about the paradox of easy and hard decisions in financial life and how it can change everything, not just your wallet, but your self-esteem and freedom. Have you ever wondered why so many people are always struggling, even though they work hard? It's not for lack of willpower, but rather a series of seemingly small choices that, together, create a cycle that's hard to break. Every month, millions of people repeat the same habits. They spend everything, swipe their cards, ignore their emergency fund. It seems like nothing, but these accumulated decisions build a real wall between you and your dreams. But, just like on a board game, there's always a chance to change your strategy and play in a new way. The first step is to face reality head-on. Do you prefer the easy path today and pay a high price tomorrow, or do you accept the challenge now and reap peace of mind later? Believe me, most people never truly stop to reflect on this. They prefer to complain about their salary, blame the government, say that nobody gets rich just by working. But what if I told you the secret of those who build wealth and freedom is hidden in the small, everyday decisions? Choosing to cut unnecessary expenses, saving even if it's just a small amount each month, resisting the temptation of installments with no interest. It's this discipline that brings transformation. This paradox exists in every area of life, but in finances, it's brutal. The longer you postpone control, the bigger the problem gets. It seems boring at first, giving up a little fun, not buying something new, organizing your bills. But think about it, isn't it much worse to live scared of the next bill, anxious at the end of the month, and always wondering, where did my money go? There's a classic phrase in the world of finance: spend less than you earn and invest the difference. It sounds simple, but it's one of the hardest challenges for anyone who never learned financial education. Changing this pattern takes willpower, but mostly it takes habit, and habits are built with small daily actions, not big promises. The good news is, when you start prioritizing the tough choices today, your future starts to change quickly. Building an emergency fund, for example, brings immediate peace of mind. Each month you see that number grow. You feel proud of yourself, and that pride fuels you to keep going. And don't think saving a little doesn't make a difference. On the contrary, it's the habit of always setting aside a part of what you earn that, over time, makes your wealth grow. Those who've learned to invest even starting with a small amount see the power of compound interest working in their favor. But why do so many people run away from this discipline? Because the immediate pleasure of spending is far more seductive than the distant benefit of saving. It's just like people who want to lose weight. Eating a treat brings joy right now, but the results only come with time and effort. The secret is to turn discipline into an ally, not an enemy. Treat financial planning like a game. Every tough choice you make is like moving ahead a square on the board toward victory. Every controlled expense is a conquered obstacle, and if you stumble, don't give up. Everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is to get back to your strategy, learn from your slips, adjust your plan, and keep moving forward. Over time, hard choices become automatic, and the vicious cycle finally becomes a virtuous one. The most impressive thing is realizing how financial change impacts other areas. It boosts your confidence, lowers your stress, and gives you more freedom to say no to what doesn't add value. You stop being a hostage to money and start controlling your own destiny. Remember, nobody is born knowing how to manage money, but everyone can learn, no matter their income. What separates those who achieve financial freedom from those who always struggle, in the end, is the courage to do the hard things today to reap the best tomorrow. So, what choice will you make now? Keep walking the easy path and repeating the same cycle, or take the first step toward a new story. It's up to you, and the best day to start is today. If this video helped you, share it, subscribe to the channel, and remember, big victories are made of small daily decisions.